Hi, and welcome back to Wicked Ones Tarot. My name is Carmen, and today we've got a reading for you about a deal offer. I'm excited. Looks like whoever you are, there is somebody who is in your life or about to be in your life, and they're going to make the kind of offer to you that you've been looking for. For some of you, this is going to be a job offer. For others of you, this could be you're selling your house. But I do feel like for the majority of you, this is a love, maybe even a friendship. But the fact that we have the Seven of Swords in the reverse indicates that this is somebody who has integrity. This is somebody who plans to be like straightforward with you. Hello, Stephen. Hello, Key Controller. How are we doing today? Let's call in spirit with a little bit of wind chime time. Or a lot. That's a lot of wind chime time. Do you guys pay extra for that? Hello, April. Hello, King the Eagle. How are we doing today? If you are interested in a personal reading, my email address is in the description box below. And we're going to dive in with the Tattoo Tarot. What else do we need to know about this offer? Two of Wands and the Eight of Wands in the reverse. Another Ace of Pentacles. I need a statistician. Tell me how unusual it is, right? This is maybe an offer you were not expecting, or an offer that comes from a person or a company that maybe you didn't feel like you were going to hear back from. Some of you may be in that weird, like, I did a really good final interview, but I don't really know whether or not I've actually gotten to the point where now you're going to make me an offer. Others of you may have somebody who you went on a date with, but things kind of like you were too busy or they had to leave town. There's an offer that takes you by surprise, not just because you didn't really see it coming, but because it's a really solid offer, because it's somebody who is very clear about their intentions. Hello, Books. How's it going? Hello, Jess. Good morning. Hello, Peggy. How you doing today? What else do we have? We've got Emperor in the reverse, Strength, and Page of Wands. It appears to me that you get an offer from somebody or, like a company where there's been some upheaval or some issue in terms of like maybe the boss quit. If this is a romantic situation, this could be somebody who like they're dealing with a family issue. They had to go out of town. There's an obstacle or a problem that gets in the way of this offer. And the way the person handles that demonstrates that they're pretty legit, demonstrates that they can communicate, Page of Wands, that they can stay calm in a difficult situation, or that they value keeping you apprised of what's going on. So you might get an update. Oh, I'm sorry, we had to have a little bit of a break in communication there. There's somebody that's left our leadership team. We wanted to make sure to reach out and let you know we're still interested in talking to you about said role. If this is somebody who you're seeing, romantically, I'm able to set expectations appropriately. I want to be clear that I can't spend as much time as I'd like to with you over the next week or two because I have to do this or I have to do that. Family obligations, work obligations, but they're able to convey, it's not me like avoiding you or trying to get you to like chase me or anything. I'm definitely looking forward to seeing you when I have that, time available. Five of Wands in the reverse and the Six of Swords in the reverse. Hello, Danny. How are you doing? I feel that. Hello, Fartologist. How are you doing? Hello, Josh. How's your day? So, yeah, I feel like there was inner turmoil. So there's a family issue or like a leadership team or a hiring manager issue. Something happened internally. It did not have to do with you, and it caused a delay or it causes a separation. I wonder if things are actually going the way I want them to, because our Eight of Wands in the reverse, no communication, is clarified by the Six of Swords in reverse. I haven't heard from you, so I'm just going to assume the worst. You're not interested in me. You found somebody better for that role. Like, I guess I'll just keep it moving, right? Hello, Carrie. How are you doing, hon? Five of Pentacles in the reverse. Judgment in the reverse. So it's like you get an explanation. It wasn't my choice. I had to do this. Emperor in the reverse is clarified by Judgment in the reverse. Normally, I don't like that energy, but this is like it was out of my hands. I had to do what I had to do, but I wanted to at least communicate, here's what's been going on. So Ace of Pentacles, Five of Pentacles in the reverse. This is, like I said, a solid offer. It's going to be something that you don't expect. It's going to be something that potentially is coming back around after a period of silence. Hello, Golden Ones. How are you doing? Four of Swords in the reverse. King of Wands in the reverse. So this feels to me like somebody who is avoiding unnecessary frustration. This is somebody who gets ahead of an issue or who is proactive because they don't want to have an argument. So again, it comes across as, maybe there was a gap in communication, or maybe there is some time where we can't schedule an interview or a date, but I want to at least let you know, here's what's going on. It's not me saying you're not cool enough. This is the Gilded Reverie. What else do we have? We've got number 22 and number 44, which I rather like. Those numbers could be important for you. The interesting combination is I need to really look at the details, magnifying glass, before I make a decision. This number 22 is the Paths card. This is, which door do you want? Door number 5. This is, before I really do anything, I need to know what's going on. And I feel like when you do your little investigation, when you really think about this offer or who you're dealing with, you realize, you know what? This kind of actually seems perfect. This is exactly where I want to go, or this is exactly who I want to spend my time with. I'm glad to hear it. Hello. Okay, let's see if I do this right. Creophagus? Please tell me I did that right. I mean, you can tell me if I did it wrong. Yes. Yeah, no, that's a good approach. Yay! I love it. Thank you for the challenge. When I was reading The Divine Comedy on my other channel, it's linked below if you're curious. It's just me reading books. But when I was reading The Divine Comedy, I had to legit look up some of those Greek names beforehand, because otherwise and I did. Just going to sound like a total loser. I know, right? So this is saying, you know what? After I did a little bit of looking into this offer, this is exactly what I want. If you're selling a house, this is somebody saying, I will give you full asking price cash. Yep. 35. Anchor. You lucky bastards. We've been getting a few of these lately. So it's as if there's a concern, just inherent, anytime you look at an offer. Is this going to be something I end up feeling stuck in? I feel like you're looking at the offer as, are you going to give me the stability that I want, or are you going to eventually be punishing? Is something that I'm going to regret, right? Like, are you just making it look nicer than it really is? How many of you out there have accepted a job offer? You felt like it was going to be great, especially in terms of like culture fit. And then you get there and you're like, oh, this is going to be bad. It's a thing. It happens. I hope it hasn't happened to you. Hello, beautiful disaster. How are you doing? Beautiful disaster. Whenever I see that name, because I think I've seen your name before, you make me think of some friends that I had in college who had a singing group. I think it was slightly different, but it was close. I like that though. Ooh, I'm sorry, you guys. We pulled the whip. I gotta tell you my joke. If you're new to my channel, I tell this ridiculous little joke every time one of the whip cards comes out. I have 3 of them. It's the Lenormand if you want to get your own. You can practice at home. But anytime this card comes out, I tell my favorite joke. The whip. No, not the whip. The whip. No, please, not the whip. The whip. No, please, anything but the whip. Anything? The whip. All right, back to business. I would like the Tarot of the Nile. Let's see what else we've got for you. Hello, John. How are you doing? What else do we have? For those of you that are new to the channel, if you want to see, so I know about that joke because someone told it to my mom when she worked at a church organization. It's the best backstory ever. So because it was, through her that I know that joke, there is a video of mine where she and I do the joke together. All you have to do is look through my live streams and look for a white background. Would have been like maybe Thanksgiving time frame, because I'm doing a reading in a different location. I wish I remembered, and it's towards the end too. Anyways, King of Swords, Knight of Swords, Ace of Swords. Wow, that's a lot of air energy. So we could be dealing with Aquarius, Gemini, or Libra. But it also is screaming integrity to me. This is somebody who like prizes or prioritizes the truth. I'm not going to lie to you, and I sure as hell hope you're not going to lie to me, because I don't really put up with that. But you know what? That works for me. If you're a straight shooter, then I know what I'm working with, right? I don't have to guess where I stand with you, right? That's fair. Hello, Hooks. How are you doing? Hello, Voyager. The Hanged Man. 5 of Cups. Yeah, if I leave this in suspense, if I don't give you a heads up on what's going on, you're going to start to think that you haven't got any reason to wait around. You're going to start thinking you did not get this offer. So there's this kind of almost paranoia, or at least like, let's call it awareness, right? I need to set some expectations or communicate, because this person's probably going to think that I'm not interested. And if they think that, they might start getting interviewed at a new place, or they might start going on dates with other people. And I want to make sure they know what my intentions are, so that we don't get into some sort of unnecessary argument or misunderstanding, right? We were on a break. All right, what else do we have? Queen of Cups, sorry, 6 of Swords in the reverse, Queen of Cups. Knight of Wands, 3 of Pentacles. Yeah, it's a temporary delay, a temporary no contact, a temporary, can't do anything right now, but don't worry, shortly that will change. And then we're interested in you, or I'm interested in, dating you exclusively. This is somebody who's saying, I just have some things I need to like sort through. With the 3 of Pentacles, there are other people involved with this. So this is likely, like I said, family thing or a work thing. And once they finish this, then they want to make that offer. Two of Wands, the Sun, and Two of Swords in the reverse. The number 2 could be important. We do have somebody who feels like this communication coming in is great news. We did have the storks after all. That's good news. But we also have a sense that it's happy news because of the Sun, right? The Sun is the happiest card in the deck. Also talks about enlightenment. This is, okay, good. So you're telling me there's a chance, right? So it looks like you still like me. Cool. I'm glad. All right. I'm going to stick with Egypt here. This is the Egyptian tarot. What else? 10 of Pentacles. That is generational wealth, my friends. You can also talk about family. 6 of Pentacles and the Queen of Wands in the reverse. So what I'm picking up here is that you have some good karma in the bank and it hasn't really come due yet, or you haven't gotten the delivery, right? It may have taken a little bit longer than you expected, or there might be a little bit of like a maze to get there, but the universe wants things to be balanced out for you. And you do have manifestation capabilities. I would hope most of you already know that. If you are known for being a little bit of a negative thinker, work on that because your thoughts are powerful. If you are known as somebody who's quite lucky, it's because you know how to manifest, and maybe you haven't given yourself credit for that. But this is you right here, looking all cute. You might need a little bit more clothing though, you know, it's a little risque. You do you, whatever you want. Hello, daughter of Saturn. How are we doing today? What else? Oh, another Ace of Swords. Okay. I love this Death card. I know some people get a little bit uncomfortable when that card comes out, but this doesn't mean you're gonna die. Like, that's not how to read this card, okay? Doesn't mean endings or death sometimes. But in general, especially when I do the kind of readings that my collective seems to look for, those are about transformation, realizing that some part of you can be retired, or that's not who I am anymore, or I'm ready for some change. That's, in my opinion, a very positive energy. And this particular one is talking about whether or not your heart is heavier than a feather, because that's how you get into the afterlife. And I feel you're dealing with a person who has at least like a belief in karma or some religion where they don't waver easily with regards to that truth. Now, are there going to be times where someone asks, hey, could you like keep this secret from me? And then they feel like they have to do something. Yeah, of course. But this is somebody who at their core, honesty is who they are. So with the Two of Cups, this is going to be somebody who ends up being a mentor or a good friend for you if this is a job reading. If this is a love reading, this is somebody who will always tell you the truth. Does that mean it's going to be like fluffy frosting and kittens and rainbows all the time? No, sometimes when you sign up to be with somebody who's going to be honest with you, sometimes it's real. Does this make me look fat? Don't ask that, right? But like, they'll tell you, yeah, like this is somebody whose commitment to the truth is unwavering. And I feel like that's exactly what you want, because you don't have to guess. Is this over? Is there an issue that you're not talking to me about? We're on the same page and it's better that way, right? So now you feel like things are back on track because you hear from this person and they tell you that they're still interested, or that there's still hope. So this is, I think, going to result in you having a pretty like bubbly day, or you might be a little bit like extra funny. You're going to be in a good mood because you're going to feel appreciated or seen. Somebody really does like me for that role, or they feel I'm the kind of person they want to spend their life with, and they communicated that. This is, I feel seen. I feel appreciated, right? My value has been appreciated by somebody else. Yes, exactly, Ground Zero. Hello, Doris. How are you doing? So, Judgment, Ten of Swords in the reverse, and the High Priestess. So there comes a moment where you have this offer in hand and you do a little bit of research, right? Maybe you already did that before a date or before an interview, but you know it's time for you to make a decision. And when you're reviewing this offer, I feel it's kind of magical in a way. It makes you feel like all of the hard work you've put in, or all of the tears that you've cried, if it's a love thing, right? It's worth it, because now I'm at a point where I know, like, I'm capable of having that happiness that I have looked forward to. So this is somebody who, I think it's fair to say, you feel pretty wise. You've put yourself in a good spot, and now you have an offer that is worthy of you. Nice. What else do we have? Nine of Wands in the reverse and Seven of Swords. Why the Seven of Swords when we have somebody that's so honest? Oh, because there was a perception that this was over with the Ten of Wands. So you realize something isn't over. I just want to get one more on that Seven of Swords to be sure. Yeah, that's a lack of communication. So when you feel like it's time to give up, when you feel like this isn't going to be a thing, that's when the offer comes in, and it's like a pendulum swinging. All of a sudden you're like, oh, so this is great. This is going to happen. So I feel like this is a reading for somebody who at this moment thinks things are not going well, or things are not going to progress. But there's more information. It's not over yet. This is the Golden Art Nouveau. What else do we have? Ace of Wands. Five of Pentacles in the reverse. Nine of Pentacles in the reverse. Yeah, I do feel like this is something that you don't see coming. I do feel like you have some understanding or inner knowing that things will get better for you soon because you've been doing what you need to do. But I don't think you expect this particular offer. Two of Wands in the reverse. Seven of Wands in the reverse. This is not for everyone, but for a percentage of you, like maybe 25% of you. There's a temptation here when this communication has not yet come in from this person who's going to make the offer, where you might want to be like, well, fine then, screw you too. I didn't want to work for you anyway. I didn't want to look at your sorry excuse for a face anyway. Don't do that, okay? I mean, I think that's kind of obvious because I told you they're about to make an offer. But some of you, you're like this close. You're about to like do something and be like, well, fine. Or like unfriend somebody or ignore an email, you know? Ooh, I like that. Ace of Cups is clarifying the Ace of Wands. That's an offer. Three of Pentacles in the reverse, though. Okay. Five of Swords, Ten of Cups, Ten of Swords. Yeah, I feel like for those of you that have a job offer coming in, there's somebody who could have been fired or some internal drama that was happening that made it so that your interview was put on pause. For those of you that are waiting for or are about to get a love offer, I had to deal with a family situation that was about to blow up. Like there was a pressure cooker situation. And once I finish that, once I wrap that up, then I can actually like focus on the other things. Then I can focus on, I'm seeing this 10 of Cups as either a team or as that like happy home, right? Who could be my partner? Hello, Archetype. How are you doing? Hello, Jimmy. Thank you, Peggy. So Hierophant in the reverse. Yeah, I feel like for many of you, there was an issue with the hiring manager or a leader within the company. And if this is a family issue for a romantic pair, there could have been a divorce or somebody who needed to like move out. There was some sort of like family emergency, like I can't, maybe even somebody who had to go to the hospital. But this person's just like, I'm sorry, I have to go do this other thing. I can't see you. Let's go with the energy oracle. What else do we have? The Thinking Man, number 46. And the man holding a coin. So this is you, and I know you might not be a man. That's fine. This is just saying you smart and you have money. If you do not feel smart and you do not have money now, you are about to feel smart and you are about to have money. Just saying, that's you. Unless this reading hasn't resonated at all for you. But this is when you hear from this person, your perspective changes and you realize things are getting back on track or something is going to work out after all. And that somebody does appreciate your value. It says appreciation. But it looks as though you get this offer when you have a little bit of a broken heart because you feel like this person's already moved on to the next. This person's already dealing with somebody new, or this person doesn't want to give me a job offer. So you're being tasked with, or your call to action here is please do not get stuck thinking that this is not going to work out before you've actually heard. Give it a little bit of time. All right, this is the situations deck. Hello, Maribel. How are you doing today? What's up, Drew? Oh, Drew, I feel like you would appreciate this. And you literally have it right there. My mom told me the other day, you know, there's nobody else I know who responds to my group text messages with huzzah. And I was like, that's why I do it, because it's weird. I hope you're having a good day, honey. What else do we have? Poison, toxic, unhealthy behaviors and people. Journal, writing, diary, keeping notes, and grip, anchor, chains, weighed down. I feel wherever you are right now, you're dealing with somebody either at work or perhaps a roommate, a friend. You're dealing with some toxicity here. And the issue is that you don't feel like you can talk to anyone about it. I don't know. Maybe you're worried about if you talk about what's going on at work, maybe you won't have a job for a while. It feels like there's a lot of anxiety building up and that you don't really know how things are going to get better. That's why we have this broken heart situation, right? So do what you can to calm yourself. I know that's real easy for me to say. One of my favorite things to do when I'm feeling anxious is to listen to an Incubus song called Aquarius Transmission. It's very calming. But we all have those little things that we can do, right? For some people, like, shoot, if you got a fish tank, go watch your fishies. That always calms me. I don't have fish anymore, but I did for a while. There's something you can do to calm yourself. And then you get this nice offer. And then you're like, oh, I worried for nothing. Look at me. I get what I want. Exactly. Look at this, you guys. You don't hear anything for a little while, crickets. And then overjoyed, pendulum, all of a sudden you're like, I get what I want. Happy dance. Because whatever it is that you want, obviously for several of you, this is a love situation. You think they're real cute. So don't get caught up in thinking everything's not going your way, because it might be about to go your way. All right, this is the Love Oracle. What else do we have? What's up, Galaxy King? How are you doing? Did I say hello to Illuminati yet? Hello, Illuminati. Hello, Isabel. How are you doing? I love that name. We've got second chance, reconciliation, making amends, and opportunity. Like I said, you think it's over, it isn't. There is a second chance. Longing, craving, aching, and wanting. Very similar to that desire card, right? This is what I want. I hope I get it. But I'm worried because a lot of time has passed. I haven't heard from this person, or I don't have, another thing on the schedule. I don't have a countdown to when I see you or when I talk to you next. Peace, balance, harmony, and friendship. So this is the calm yourself. Things are going to work out. Don't freak out. I'm not going to do what everyone thinks I'm going to do. What else? Broken, shattered, heartbroken, and destroyed, and curse. See, there's this temptation to get real, like, upset and think this isn't going anywhere. This person doesn't like me either. What's wrong with me? Why am I not getting a job offer? Questioning if you have a curse put on you, but I don't think you do. I think you just need to keep a positive mindset. This is What's the News? What else do we have? What's up, Khalil? How are you doing today? Hello, Frederick. Hello, Rachel. How are you doing? Lipstick evidence, infidelity, caught cheating, and betrayal. This feels to me like the Hierophant in the reverse for obvious reasons. I mean, Hierophant in the reverse, the reason I say it's obvious, that would be infidelity, because this is a commitment, right? This is doing the right thing. I feel like there is somebody who was caught doing something against the rules, or somebody who can't really deny what actually went down. So whether it's a family problem or a workplace problem, somebody's in trouble. Somebody's in the doghouse. Spiritually woke, self-awareness, cutting through illusions, and detaching from ego. So let go of your ego. Remember that sometimes things happen that have absolutely nothing to do with you. How many times have you gotten like kind of a curt or like short response, or maybe no response at all from a friend, and you jump to that conclusion of, oh, they're mad at me, they don't want to be my friend anymore, only to find out like the next day or 2 days later, oh, they lost their phone, or something happened that had completely nothing to do with you. We don't want to make ourselves the center of the universe, because there are genuinely things that happen to people that cause them issues that, we don't need to be blaming ourselves for. This is one of those situations where you may be tempted to blame yourself for some sort of delay or lack of communication or things not moving quickly, but I wouldn't be too worried about it. This is confirmation that it could be about your dating life, romance, and passion. And receipts. This is clarifying the evidence card, you guys. Evidence, guilty as charged and exposed. So this person could be helping like a sibling move out because they got cheated on by their spouse. This person who wants to make an offer to you could be dealing with needing to fire somebody else, or maybe even like their own family issue, right? There's something here that did not have anything to do with you that got this person caught up, and they're worried that you're going to think that there's no chemistry or that there's no desire for more. I like that. What else? Oh, we got the key controller card, you guys. It actually says key player, but you know, it's close enough. This is somebody who's important, playing an essential role, irreplaceable. I feel like this is how somebody views you. You may have thought somebody didn't value you or didn't see how you would fit into the team. They do, in fact, see you as the one they need, whether that's romantically or professionally. This is the Gypsy Oracle. What else do we have? Journey in the reverse, enemy. So this is clarifying the Five of Swords randomly, so that makes a lot of sense. There's just some drama here that does not have anything to do with you, but it needed to be taken care of before this offer could come your way. So it'll be all right. Somebody else is causing some trouble. Melancholy and Child in the reverse. But you're over here a little bit bummed because you feel like there's not going to be another chapter. This is not how, I mean, we understand, right, that it looks like you're not going to get this offer. So I get it. I will be upset too. But seeing this as somebody who is not appreciative of you is not the right call. They're going to communicate with you. So don't jump to conclusions. See? So that cat was the falseness card, right? Now we have faithfulness. So you might have this assumption, oh, they don't like me. Oh, they're not going to do right by me. Nope, they actually want to do right by you. This is somebody who has a lot of integrity and sees you as a person that also has a lot of integrity. There just has been some issues regarding communication with Messenger in the reverse. Let's see. We'll get a few from the signs of the times. Hello, Dr. Emery. Hello, Santiago. How we doing? Exactly. Bees community, number 37. Yeah, you're going to fit into this community, or you're going to feel like this is where you belong. You've probably jumped to a conclusion, or you're about to, that this isn't going to be for you, or this isn't going to work out, but hold your judgment. Don't hold your breath. Maybe just hold the door. Can I say that? Does that work? I think so. Yeah, this is where you're supposed to end up. You're protected. There's just a little delay. There's an issue here. Somebody else's problem. You'll be okay. So don't give up hope. This is going to work out, and it's going to be a real nice offer. It's going to make you all smiley. Some people might think you're annoying because you're so smiling, but that's okay. That's their problem. This is you, though, getting what you want. I like it. So positive mindset. You're going to do this, okay? Thank you, everyone, for the likes and the subscribes. I sure do like you guys. I hope I see you on the next reading. Doodles.